you've been on tour for the last several weeks, since basically like right after Easter, right?
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
It has been that long.
I was gonna say, what has been like your favorite spot on tour so far over the last couple of weeks?
I swear I'm not just saying this. I love Louisville. I love it here.
Yes.
I don't know why. The vibes are so good. I love it.
Nice.
Well, you've shouted us out in a song.
Right.
Son of a bitch.
I love Louisville. It's actually my first time here, though. But,
Really?
Yeah, but I love it.
That's awesome.
Have you had the chance to go anywhere, do anything?
Yeah, I went to a cafe. It was really good. It was so good. I don't remember what it was called.
Louisville has the best cafes. You don't even have to know what they are. I love that. Well, okay, so our listeners are starting to get to know you from Wild Ones, and they're starting to get to know your style. You've called yourself a Snoot. A sneaker and a boot?
I'd say so.
Okay. So what's your take on, there's a lot of like question about what's country and what's not. Like, is Jelly Roll country? Is Beyonce country? Maren Morris has left country music, and now Post Malone's talking about making an album. Is there something specific that you think sets country music apart? Do you think it's more fluid? What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know. I don't even like to think about it as like a genre anymore. Especially recently, like all the things you said. I feel like everybody's just kind of dipping in and out of everything, and I love that. I don't know. It's like a big smoothie.
Ooh.
You know?
It's a smoothie.
It's like a smoothie.
You should try Louisville smoothies.
She might have.
I had one this morning.
At the cafe.
Pretty good.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad we're representing well with smoothies.
Louisville, it's horses, bourbon, and smoothies. Like,
Yeah.
it's the trifecta.
I heard about them.
Ours aren't wild.
Really?
They're not wild ones. No, actually, are you doing anything like Derby related while you're here?
No, I wish I was. It happens next week, right?
It kind of starts, it is this week. People start like celebrating like now because it's their whole personality.
Really?
But yeah.
Damn, should we be celebrating? Are we missing out right now?
I mean,
We don't have any hats on.
I could find a bugle. We could do the whole like trumpet horn
What's a
thing.
bugle?
So they do like the trumpet horn at the beginning of the race to like it's to get them in line, right? It's like that kind of thing.
That's even better.
It's like the.
That is weirdly good. Oh my god.
Yeah, like
Why
that.
are you
It's
so
like
good at that?
I have no idea.
What?
I did a lot of music classes in elementary school, and I think that's just part of it. Maybe
That was
voice
really
lessons
impressive.
too. Like
Wow.
it's one of those exercises.
You are a walking trumpet, dude. That is crazy.
Here we go. Like if
What
you
a
ever need a
flex.
walking trumpet on tour, I'm your guy.
Listen, I might hit you up.
Yeah.
You never know.
Well, so you're a pretty young artist. You're 19, born in 2004.
Yeah, and also MySpace was born in 2004.
Really?
And you probably know, obviously, MySpace has like the top 8, where you kind of make your like top 8 friends. That was like a whole thing.
I never got to tap in.
Okay.
You're gonna have to tell her what a top 8 is.
So in MySpace time, you build a top 8, and
Okay.
this like divided friendships, relationships.
It sounds
everything.
toxic,
Yeah,
dude.
exactly. Like imagine when you have like your Facebook page or even your
Okay.
Instagram,
Okay.
where you would tap on like your followers, and it was just your 8 closest people, whether it was friends,
And you decide that.
relationships. You decide it, and you could change it at any moment in time. So like whenever you would move one out and
So
move
there's
another
beef?
one in,
No.
there was drama.
You're ranking your
Like,
friends.
Imagine
so toxic.
Imagine being in high school and you're
It's
just like, yeah,
awful.
you're like talking with your friends and like maybe you get into a fight or have some issues and you just sneak them out of your top 8, and when they go see that, they're like, that's a problem.
No. I
Yeah.
cannot believe this was a thing.
This was a
What?
huge deal for
What?
so many years, and then when MySpace dipped away, no other social media platform has like tried it because it's kind of
It's crazy.
right. It would
She
be,
says good.
yeah, it would be incredibly toxic if they kept
Did
that
y'all
going.
like it? Y'all liked it?
I mean,
Probably fun, huh?
It was fun. I mean, it was one of those things where if you knock
Hurtful.
somebody out of there, then you kind of, it was like the subtweet of 2005.
It feels bad. Like hearing that, I'm like, I would hate that to happen to me, dude.
Yeah.
she says that, and I know what you're about to ask.
Yeah. Out of all of the artists that have inspired you over the last
Okay.
couple of years, what artists would you put in your MySpace top 8? Like the ones that have
wow.
just driven you over the years, have motivated you to
Okay.
go in all sorts of different directions. Like who would you put in your top,
Top
8?
8?
And
Yeah.
you don't have to rank them in order.
No.
She's like,
Because we
that's
don't want to
toxic.
offend anyone there.
That's super fair. Okay, okay. Adele, first
Okay.
and foremost. Drake. Lil Baby. Six Like or Black. Amy Winehouse.
Okay.
Lady A. How many was that?
2 more left.
2 more left.
Yeah.
Ooh, Sheryl Crow. And Chris Stapleton.
Ooh.
She just came up with a solid list on the spot.
Well, and in my head too, I'm thinking
I was
this would be an
thinking.
incredible Coachella lineup too, or like a stagecoach lineup. Is just
I would
imagine
pay
like
so
Lil
much.
Baby followed up by Sheryl Crow would be
Legendary.
yeah.
We should talk to somebody.
The
about
festival
that.
of a generation. We gotta make this
Great.
happen.
Wow, I love that idea.
I'm so impressed with your ability to be like, and these are
Yeah.
8 artists I love, because I'd be like, who are the artists? I've never heard music in my life.
Yeah.
I knew he was going to ask that.
And it's such an eclectic mix too. Like you're thinking like Adele, Lil Baby, Sheryl Crow, like all of those artists, you know, kind of again, like you said, like they shape that music that you've been creating over the last several months, the last several years, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Nice.
So another thing that went with MySpace in 2004, the
this
year of Jessie Murph. That's where we're going.
Wow.
The year 2004. We were coding our MySpaces to like make it look really cool,
That was
but
another thing. You could customize it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you wanted a cute background, you could.
left out.
Yeah, you typed in like literally it was what taught us HTML coding. You typed in like little things. So like you would put like N hearts with little arrows, and it would turn into a heart emoji.
Y'all were doing science.
we were literally doing like computer programming, but the easiest part was picking, or well, actually maybe not the easiest part, but you'd pick out a profile song. So when people would go to your profile and your song would be up. So if you had a MySpace today, what would your profile song be?
My profile song? That is such a hard question. What would yours be?
Ooh.
Right?
Oh.
Right?
Mine would definitely be whatever this new Post Malone Morgan Wallen song is supposed to be that's coming up in a couple in like
You
a
don't
week
you
or
haven't
two.
even heard the whole song.
No, but I'm ready to make it a profile song.
That's
like
commitment right there.
yeah.
Oh.
Oh. It depends on what era I'm in.
Yeah. Well, there was a time where you could do multiple songs when you didn't want to pick one.
That's good.
But what was great is you could pick it around your mood. Like if you're really sad, putting like an emo track in there.
Well, you know what's funny is that the Natasha Bedingfield songs are popping back up, and those really were my MySpace songs.
Good songs. No hate there.
Like, I had Pocket Full of Sunshine, and now we're hearing, like, Unwritten.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, that really was my MySpace song. So you know what? I'm just going to go out with Natasha Bedingfield. We're going to go, that's my
Unwritten.
classic.
Iconic. I say that's an iconic move there.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Maybe like today. Probably like Days in the East by Drake today.
Okay.
But tomorrow
right.
it'll be
You
something.
could change it tomorrow.
Right.
That's how
Yeah.
MySpace was great, except for the whole, like, toxic ranking your friends thing.
Yeah.
Crazy. I can't believe that was real. I'm
I
gonna
think
think
we
about
need to,
that
we need
all
to
day.
bring these good elements back where it's like, all right, you know what? We got rid of the fave friends or whatever. That was another thing they had. When you had a T-Mobile Sidekick, which was like the slide-up keyboard phone, you had your fave 5 friends where you could pick 5 friends that like, I guess it was like unlimited texting. You didn't have to pay
Shut
like all the
up.
bills for. And so then you'd be like, okay, hey, like I've got these 5 people that are close to me. Usually it was like family members and relatives and stuff.
Right.
And those were your fave 5. So they all stole off of each other with the whole MySpace thing.
They
but-
were trying to start beef. All of these
Yeah.
people.
Oh yeah. Like
dude.
you think we had drama? We have drama now with like TikTok and
No.
Instagram and
No.
everything. Like it was a lot worse back in the day.
I mean, it sounds crazy. I feel like the new version of that is almost like Snapchat.
Mhm.
I think there's this thing where you can
The
pay
close
to
friends.
see somebody's like top people.
Yeah, it used to be not a paid thing. Like originally with Snapchat,
Right.
you could see that.
just see, which is
Yeah.
horrible.
Or you'd be like, oh, like it was they did little icons where it was like if you had like a fire emoji,
yes.
you were like talking to them for like several weeks or months at a
Ooh.
time, or
You could
know,
find
different
so
things
much
like
out
that.
through that.
That's how you know people are cheating.
Yeah. Oh my God, relationships over like that.
Done.
Snapchat.
Now you have to pay for it.
Well, so now we're dealing with maybe TikTok's getting banned, and you have 10 million followers on TikTok. You got a lot going on there, but there's also people still building and going in the same route that you have already, and you're still like we were binging your TikTok earlier today.
I have a question about one of them from a few weeks ago, but
But so let's say TikTok goes away. We don't really know what's going to happen with it. What would you express to even just young content creators or even young artists? Well, like, what are you just going to go to Instagram? Like, what, do you have a plan?
No, probably.
Done.
I'll start by crying, and then I'll probably follow that up by I guess just Instagram. You know, it's hard though because Instagram is so much less like casual.
Yeah.
I can't just like throw,
Yeah.
It feels more of a statement when you're
Yeah.
posting on there.
Well, yeah, we can't
On
hear
Instagram.
stories about you losing your cold tub virginity on, Instagram.
Right.
Like, that might be a story.
It's weird. That feels weird to post on Instagram,
Which I got to know, what was that experience like
Oh.
just a couple weeks ago? And was that just like at the venue? Did they just have a cold tub there ready to go? Or like, I need to know this context because I knew it was while y'all were on tour. And I'm like, was she just behind the venue and they're like, hey, we have a cold tub if you want to just like hop in and freeze for a minute?
Dude, have you ever done one?
I have not. I got one. So I bought one of those little at-home sauna things a couple months ago, and
Oh,
it came with a
fun.
cold tub.
Really?
I have not
It's a
gotten it
2-for-1.
out yet. Yeah, a little 2-for-1.
Wow.
A little best of both worlds.
You got to
there.
do both at the same time.
I've been told that's actually a thing.
It is a thing.
Yeah. So I have it. It's ready to go. I just have not done it yet because I just feel real wussed out about it. Like, I'm like, I don't know if I want to jump in and freeze my butt off. But yeah, like, what was that like?
Our opener actually had one with him. His name is Matt. He like did it before every show. And we were like, damn, should we try the cold tub? So I tried it. Horrible. So horrible. So cold. Have you done it?
Hell no.
Don't do it.
I don't want to do that.
Don't do it. Just don't.
I know there are like health benefits, and I'm like, I don't need to be that healthy.
No, nobody does, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, because they
Nobody.
explain it in the worst way. There's people that have told me before, they're like, so with the cold tub, what's great is it shocks these neuro things in your head
Horrible.
and your body, and basically your body is fighting for its life, but in a great way. Like, it has the same reaction as if you were dying. And I'm like,
What?
if you have to tell me that I'm going to feel like death while doing it, but it's supposed to really, I guess, like, help your, like, stamina and discipline and all this kind of stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I'll just, like, read a book, I guess.
She already has a song called Cold. So.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah. That was a crazy quote there.
Which we were honestly, like...
You didn't see that? Like, I was
Yeah.
like, how has nobody's mentioned it?
No, it was good.
And honestly, watching the video, I was like, she should repost this now that Cold is out and just like drop that there in the background.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Should have hit me earlier.
Well, I mean, the Cold Tub is traveling with the tour, right? That's the idea.
Not anymore,
Ah.
but it was for a minute. But that's a great idea.
Well, now you can get one. Get one for yourself. Just like, bring
Put
it along.
it in my bunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Freezing our tits off on tour.
yeah.
Dear God.
Just doing it one time for the TikTok video, and that's literally. it.
Honestly, yes. Like, that's all.
It's the 2024 edition of Do It for the Vine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Were you there for Vine?
Not really, no.
I was there, and I wasn't playing on Vine, so I get it.
Really?
Yeah, People
loved Vine. People loved it.
I chose Instagram, and I was like, all right, cool. TikTok banned me at 20,000 followers, and I was like, fuck you, TikTok.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
Never mind.
That's crazy.
They're at least at 9 on my MySpace. They're not even in the top
They're
8.
not in the top 8.
Not
they're
here
sliding
for
in
it.
there though. Like they're close, but no.
But you've been absolutely wonderful to talk to.
Likewise.
Yes.
That was so fun. Dude. Damn.
Thank you. Is there a favorite song you're gonna do tonight? Like, is there one that's like the most fun to perform?
This one's actually the least fun because it's so hard to sing, but I love it so much. It's unreleased. It's called "I Hope It Hurts," and I'm excited for that.
Nice.
Does the song hurt? Because
Yes. Oh my, you're right. It does fucking hurt. It's so high. It's rough.
it's actually the hardest one to do, but I can't wait to do it.
It's so fun.
But that's honestly like I've seen artists perform live, like and do those super high songs, and I wonder to myself because I have like a musical theater background. I'll think about that where it's like, man, doing that like every other night or every couple of nights, that has got to be like a challenge. Like, what's the secret?
I don't know, dude.
Mask over there.
Prayer. Yeah, mask.
The mask thing. Yeah.
Medicine. I'm like, it's also, I'm a little sick right now, so doing it could be bad, but we're going to try.
Well, we can't wait to
can't
see
wait.
you.
Yeah.
Y'all are coming?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll be there.
Yeah, we're here.
I'll be looking for you guys.
Okay.
Perfect.
I hope I'm easy
Yeah.
enough to find.